What shall we do, Lord Cao Cao? Their numbers are far too great to fight without a plan.
Yuan Shao's army is growing cautious as it nears Guandu. It appears their loss in Baima has shaken them.
But with our supplies dwindling, Yuan Shao must know that time is on his side.
Any news from Shu City, Guojia?
Lord Xun Yu says that lords in the vicinity of Shu City are showing signs of revolt. And there are rumors that Liu Bei was spotted among the leaders of the rebellion.
Liu Bei?
His Majesty has taken a liking to Liu Bei. If he comes to the rescue, then His Majesty will follow him.
Then it is imperative that we send more troops to put the rebellion down, yes?
Do not be so nervous, Lord Xun Yu. Those who lack the heart of a warrior are destined for defeat. Let us endure for a while longer. Our chance will come to us in time.
Brother. They say Liu Bei is in Shu City. I wonder if Zhang Fei and the others are all right. Somewhere around Shu City, we can find out more there. First, we need to get permission to leave from Lord Cao Cao. We must also take custody of Liu Bei's family. Once we've settled our affairs here, we'll begin our journey. Does that sound good to you? Then let us return together, back to my brother's side.
I heard something's about to happen in Guandu, and I do not like the sound of that.
Lord Shunyo becomes a different person.
Lord Liu Bei, we may not know where he is.
I see. So that weapon's power comes from there. An interesting insight indeed. Thank you once again for your wisdom. Could we speak for a little while longer? There is something I wanted to talk about with an experienced warrior like you. and you're willing to spend it listening to me? Your receptiveness is most appreciated. Earlier, I mentioned that I want to create things that will make people's lives easier. Where I'm from, there is a chronic shortage of laborers due to the war. So, I designed and created a wooden doll that can perform tasks for people. I was young then, so it was quite rudimentary. It could only make a dough-pounding motion. At first, there were people who were happy to see it, saying it helped with their daily cooking. But then one day, officials came unannounced and tore the doll to pieces. It turns out the magistrate's office had received complaints that the doll moved using some suspicious device. When the officials were getting ready to leave with the doll parts, they said this: "If you're going to build such a thing, you ought to make it able to wield a weapon and fight." I was shocked. I couldn't fathom that there were people who didn't like what I had made, and those who wished to repurpose it for warfare. It was one of the reasons I decided to leave. In the end, apparently my doll was rebuilt and deployed as a weapon. I only found out because someone came to me to complain that it was useless in battle. Although, I was glad to hear that. It made me realize my inventions could be used to hurt someone. But then again, I think responsibility lies not with the invention itself, but with those who misuse it. That's why I have come to the decision to study weaponry, so that I can continue working on my inventions. Instead of dismissing research into weapons as a waste, I'll try to learn everything I can in order to create a better future. Thank you. I will not give up, as long as you're there for me. Perhaps I can help those living through these dark times, like the guiding light of the moon. That may have been overdramatic, but I may as well be direct. Could we stay here a little while longer? I don't want to go back just yet. Of course. If I can stay here with you, there is nothing else I desire. In fact, I wish to stay with you all the time. So I think I'll build a life-size doll of you. Tonight, I'm going to take all of your measurements. I'll be as accurate and as thorough as possible.
They say Lord Guan Yu surrendered to Cao Cao. I'm sure he didn't do it so willingly.
Lord Ziluan has a discerning eye. He's just so cool.
vulnerable to be taken. Fortify our defenses, comrades! Take this! Take this! That! All my might! Let's get serious. Take this! This'll do. Take this! Officer has been defeated. Rough. Time to act. Take this. Take this. Time to act. This'll do.
turning the tide. Begin pursuit. Immediately.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Tables up.
Sacred Bird protect us. Take this. Let's get serious. All my might. Take this. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Got this. All my might.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this. Let's get serious. All my might. Our enemy fell to my incredible might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I challenge you to battle. All my might. Prepare yourself. Take the Kazuka. Take this. Turn the tables. Take the Kazuka. Take this. See it. Take this. Is that it? Take this. Is that it? Kazuka.
Officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Lord Ziluan has a discerning eye. He's just
Lord
so...
Liu Bei. You may not know.
It is good to see you.
I see it.
I knew they'd come. All my might. I can't wait to put them to use.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Nightmare.
Got this.
Let's go. Let's go.
Not even. Let's go! Officer has been defeated.
Things are going my way today. Maybe next time.
Take this. Take this. Take this. Looking rough. Take this. Take this. Take this. Take this.
They say Lord Guan Yu surrendered to Cao Cao. I'm sure he didn't do it so willingly.
Very nice.
You there. come. Now advance! We cannot be sure that my brother is fighting in this battle. But if there is even a small chance, come on, let's go!
Stop right there! We're in the middle of a battle. I cannot let you pass without permission.
I am Guan Yu. I have received Lord Cao Cao's permission. Please, let us through.
I have heard nothing of this. Return to your positions.
We don't have time for this. I have to find my brother, even if it means forcing my way. Forgive me!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sneaking out, are we? You won't get by me!
I understand that it is your duty to stand in my way. But still, I must get through to find my brother.
I had a feeling you weren't dealing with typical deserters. I hate to be right sometimes.
Begin the advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I wanted to avoid fighting, but I suppose we must brush off these embers so we don't catch fire later.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Officer has been defeated.
Going my way today. Maybe next time.
Officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can.
Let's go.
Looks like we have a long way to go still. Let's pick up the pace a bit. Outrun them. Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that!
You rotten deserters! Your little journey ends here. You want to force your way through, you'll have to get by me first. Close the gates! Prepare to engage these traitors! Archers, now! All together! Loose!
You can't let arrows drive us off the cliffs. We must proceed carefully here.
Who are you? There we go! Can't believe
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Hold on! Just listen to me for a second! You will not escape, horse thief! The spear of Zhao Yun shall bring you to justice!
Oh, that's...
Lord Guan Yu, it's been too long. And what a strange place for us to meet again. If possible, I would very much like to speak with Lord Liu Bei.
Lord Zhao Yun. I wish I could help, but I too am searching for him.
Oh, I never. This seems more complicated than I had thought. Lord Guan Yu, I will join you in your search. Perhaps together we can find Lord Liu Bei.
Oh, you would be a great help indeed. Yes, let us go together.
Let's go!
We cannot allow them to return to Liu Bei's side. I'll have to deal with them here. Although I am certain Cao Cao cannot wish it.
Time to advance.
Magnificent beard! I finally found him! I'll figure out a way to join him,
The enemy
and
officer
I'll never leave his
has been
side!
defeated.
Opening! Let's go!
Let's go.
Let's go! We've had enough of your little game! We'll never get through here! Them all! Go! Hey! I'm going for a quick run! You'll see how useful I can be. Just watch! Like a dragon! Advance! Now!
That's the horse thief that was after my steed. Looks like he
The
followed
enemy
us all the way
officer
here.
has been defeated.
His presence didn't really disturb us at all. I doubt he has any untoward intentions.
Okay! That's the last of them! We did it, my lord! Got it? No. I just... It's an old habit. But whatever! My name is Zhou. I've been admiring you from afar, and I've come all this way! Please! Take me under your wing!
We aren't out of danger yet.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been
You may
defeated.
come with us for now.
So you are eager to die.
Oh, thank you so much! I'll follow you to the farthest reaches of the kingdom for as long as I live!
Couldn't stop them. I knew you would prove a threat to our cause, but I will have your head in the end.
Farewell, Shahotu.
The enemy? Here? But how? God, we have to warn Lord Shun Yu.
Those soldiers. Take that. Got this. My brother. I don't believe my eyes.
We must act fast, Lord Guan. The situation grows more dire by the moment.
And I think this is
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You're amazing!
Territory. Some thousand men surround us. It seems that fortune has finally deserted us.
Spare, brother. Have you forgotten the oath we made when we became brothers? We can only die if we are all together.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yes, you are right. We shall fight and survive until Guan Yu comes.
That unit belonged to Guan Yu.
The enemy officer
The great
has been
officer.
defeated.
He turned the tide of
This
battle, but a
territory
handful of men.
is ours.
Let us proceed with caution and finish off Liu Bei. Post haste.
Start the advance. Not looking good. If we don't bounce back here, we're up for the slaughter. Brothers, I have returned to your side once more.
Is this a dream? Guan Yu! Guan Yu has come to save us!
It's no dream. All together
The
again.
enemy officer has been defeated.
Always meant to be. Let's got this. Liu Bei, Zhou, my brothers. There's much to discuss. First, let us escape this peril.
Fight this one!
The enemy officer
Keep going.
defeated.
We're in danger now.
The enemy officer
Liu Bei,
has been
good to
defeated.
see you after so long. The spear is at your service.
Lord Xiao Yun! Only not a
The
hope for
enemy
more
officer
dependable
has
reinforcements.
been defeated.
The brother of my lord! I shall spare no effort!
The enemy officer has been
this?
defeated.
He is, let's just say, a man who insisted on offering his services.
The enemy officer
shall return after
been
reviewing
defeated.
my strategy.
To have you here is all I need. I am counting on you, now and beyond. Time to end this! This area belongs to us now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This arrival has revitalized the foe. We are in danger of being forced back. Fortify the stronghold. We shall stop them there.
officer has been defeated. Let's go. Put fight on your side!
You call that an officer?
Like a dragon!
With your favorite vendors. That's the choice you feel no regret for. I hope.
I do not. I have chosen my path.
So, you value vacuous honor. Excuse me, the reason? Perhaps it is well. You fight on opposite sides. I should be dead and buried. Yet my will to fight remains strong. Truly, this is the place I was meant to do battle.
We are dominating. All our troops do me proud. Let's go. Officer has been defeated.
Liu Bei's minions have seemingly unlimited potential. One slight underestimation on our part could lead to our destruction.
That was close. There's no telling when the enemy will strike again. Let us withdraw to the castle for now.
Feel my wrath! Brother, we have your family safely accompanying us, too.
My thanks. You have protected them well. Once again, we are reunited unharmed. More than anything, I am thankful for that. Now, Guan Yu, tell me a tale or two from your long journey here. It is good to have you two back with us.
We shall meet again. I made it a mantra until we were reunited. And now, I will make my oath to you once more. From this day onward, I will dedicate my life to clearing the path for rise of Liu Bei.
Thank you both. So you didn't decide to abandon me. That's a relief.
And not just for you, brother. I'd had just about enough of him asking, "Are they back yet?" every time he saw me. If you'd left me alone with him much longer, I might have given him a good smack on the head. So it's really good to have you back.
Everyone.
Lord Zhao Yun, allow me to thank you as well. I would have died without your help. But what brings you all this way?
I have come to lend you my aid, Lord Liu Bei. I wish to serve under you.
Me? I don't even have a place to call home. Why would you wish to serve a vagrant?
Because of who you are. Is that not reason enough?
Well,
My lord! Don't forget about me!
My lord?
brother. Allow me to introduce.
Guan Yu's top underling, Zhou at your service. I admire him so much that I followed him and begged him until he took me under his wing.
I see. That sounds like quite the story.
Well, we shouldn't let all this excitement go to waste. Brothers, fetch the wine. Tonight we welcome our friends with a feast.
What a pleasant breeze.
Here, allow me.
It's fine. I'll do it myself.
To think I would be invited too.
Nonsense. Of course you would. Brother feels the same way. Now then. We're already over here, brother. Huh?
How distant they are. Those stars in the sky. Compared to them, the distance between men seems trivial.
It is your open-heartedness that makes you feel so.
Ever since that peach orchard, we've been close by.
You'll have me at your side, doing whatever I can.
That means you'll have me there too.
Thank you. All of you. Though I cannot offer you compensation at this time, I shall swear to you again. Together, we shall journey throughout this vast land. Together!
Cao Cao emerged victorious from a decisive battle with Yuan Shao, becoming the most powerful individual in the land. He actively strove to establish hegemony over Hebei, and in turn, the entire land. The Sun clan fell into turmoil after being tragically deprived of their lord once again. However, with their combination of capable youth and dependable seniority, they were able to secure territory for the kingdom of Wu. Their future now lay in the hands of their young leader. Liu Bei had yet to establish his territory and could not realistically attempt to gain supremacy. But he focused on gaining something worthwhile out of his indecision. The turbulent sea of the era turned into a powerful whirlpool, and before long, into a violent torrent. Chapter 5. With Zhuge Liang's assistance, Liu Bei decides on a plan to gain power. A decisive battle is held at Chibi.
Both sides struggled to gain an advantage at Guandu, but in the end, Yuan Shao's forces were crushed after Cao Cao raided their storehouse. With no hope of recovery, Lord Yuan Shao eventually succumbed to illness.
I see. I owed Lord Yuan Shao a great debt of gratitude for helping me when I most needed it. But I never got the chance to repay him. Lord Cao Cao and Lord Yuan Shao. They knew each other well and fought for supremacy. But only one has emerged as the most influential force in all the land. Meanwhile, I
Brother, this is not the time to be feeling sorry for ourselves. We chose this position near Shu City to pressure Cao Cao's forces from behind as they battled Yuan Shao and Runan. With Yuan Shao's forces routed, we are no longer obligated to stay. Is it still worth it to us to be a threat to Shu City? We need to decide.
He's right. What will we do, brother?
I don't know.
Huh?
I'll be honest. Everything is changing so fast that I'm having trouble keeping up.
Hey, come on, don't give up now. Wait, Zhou, Zhao Yun, you two have any ideas that could help?
Me? Ideas? Well, I just leave the thinking to someone else and do whatever Lord Guan Yu tells me to.
I'm afraid I'm no more helpful than he is.
Now who am I supposed to look to for answers? Oh, wait, what about you? Hey, I'm the one asking. Why are you turning this back on me? Ah, I get it. You're just as stumped as the rest of us, huh?
You know, I think this conversation may have shown me what is holding us back. Brother, what we need is a guide. Someone who can help us steer closer to our ideals. A man of wisdom.
Wisdom, eh? Now that you mention it, I have heard that great minds tend to gather in Jing. Maybe that's where we can find someone with the skills we need. Do you think heading that way would be a good idea?
Wait a moment, brother. Are you serious? How can we go anywhere right now when we've got the castle here in Runan?
You're right. I'm sorry, forget I mentioned it.
Runan is no open plain. It's full of rugged terrain. Not exactly a hospitable domain. Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are. I'm just about at the end of my rope.
We need this land. Our defenses must not fail.
All units, forward! Follow me, Liu Bei! Forward march!
It's time to make our move. Make preparation.
Take that! Here we go!
Truly amazing war. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Now! This territory is ours.
They're evenly matched. Still, keep your guard up.
Get ready to be brought down.
Way to stick it to them. Need to let loose. Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
That an officer? You must be kidding!
Are you looking to lead the charge as well? Then that makes us perfect rivals.
Resistance is futile.
This territory belongs to us. I can now expand on my strategies.
Let's get serious.
I leave the rest up to you.
Oh my might.
Too cocky.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can.
Let's go.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I am Li Jian. Your absolute worst nightmare.
Let's go.
Our efforts weren't enough.
Let's go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Things are going my way today. Maybe
It's time. Open me. With all my might. All my might. Tables turned.
It cannot go on then. I leave the rest in your hands.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Victory!
You've done very well. It's
The
good
enemy
to know I
officer
can count on you.
has been defeated.
An opening! We're in great shape now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I have slain the enemy officer!
Here's the resistance is futile.
An opening! Let's go! An opening!
You're not going to like the outcome of this encounter.
Officer has been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
Let's go!
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
The mighty foe has appeared. Let's go! But they are no match for my blade. Follow me! Forward march! Like this!
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
All my Slay the enemy officer!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening! All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Fine work! You're not too shabby. Take that! All my might! Take this! All units, forward! Follow me, Liu Bei! Forward march!
Perhaps this battle could be my last.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms! Tables turned. Take that! Looking rough.
That an officer? You must be kidding!
Take this!
We'll make our stand here. Prepare for battle.
ready to face me?
Turn the tables.
I'm calling down for now. I must leave the rest to you.
Seat. Turn the tables. Gotta be quicker than this. All my might. Retreat is the only option. The enemy officer has been defeated. Seat. Concentrate.
I trust this enemy officer beneath me.
I shall retreat
The enemy officer
so that I may
been
fight
defeated.
again another day.
Rough.
My stick at just the right time. Quickly, lend us a hand. Claim another victory in the name of my brother. Did you get lost or something? Buddies are gonna worry about you.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Seat. Bear witness to my power. Concentrate. Tables turned.
I can barely hold my weapon anymore. Maybe it's time to call it a day.
So we have a duel then.
We war. I shall not hold back. Zhou challenge you. Zhou challenge you.
Seat. Bear witness to my power.
worry about you.
Table's turn. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Officer, you must be kidding! Take this.
spirits. With all my might. Keep up your spirits.
Officer has been defeated. Let's go.
They say Lord Cao Cao didn't hesitate even against an old friend.
The number of men gathered under Lord Cao Cao's banner increases by the day. Have you seen Lord Zhao Yun wield a spear? His moves are almost inhuman.
Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are. I'm just about at the end of my...
Don't go out there dying for nothing.